Hello, guys. Welcome back to Macdempo's Philippines Live channel. How are you, everyone? I hope everybody is good. Everybody is happy and having a great day ahead. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. So, we're back in our streaming tonight. Actually, I have a live stream earlier, which I was doing my workout in the gym, but you know, I can't say a lot because it's so noisy. So it's just most likely showing me doing the workout. Anyway, I will just drop my link so you can join lab, and who else wanted to join is welcome to join the panel. Starting my toes makes me twinkle my nose. Wherever it goes, it always seems. It all makes me smile. Please stay for a while now. Just take your time wherever you go. Hinta ko no. But anyway, how are you all? So I think this is my partner, Ray. Hello, love.
Hello.
Welcome back. How are you?
Um, Good. How are you?
Can you hear me, love?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Can you?
Yes, I hear you. Can you hear me?
What's wrong again? Wait, I think can't hear you. Earlier, it's like this too. Wait lang. Audio. Um,
I can't hear you now.
you can hear me now?
Now I can.
Okay, good.
What did you do different?
I just go to the headset because I'm using the headset, so it's
Ah,
good.
okay.
But anyway, welcome back. Thank you for being here, love. Usual. But say hello to our subscribers.
There's three people. Two of them are us.
Hmm.
So
Or why?
hello to you. Hello to me. And hello to whoever else is out there.
But anyway, we'll just start our discussion when we have more people on the show watching. But anyway, for the meantime, I just wanted to tell you, love, that they're so busy outside because they are cooking rooster. They
Oh,
won in the calf fighting, and then yeah, they just make it a tinola. You see,
so
JG is saying that to you earlier, right?
yeah. Hey, Falfa.
Oh, hello, Palpa.
Good to
How are
see you.
you? Hello, young lady and young man. How is it in the Philippines and someone there in America? Oh, in the Philippines, yeah, earlier there's a heavy rain, That's why I didn't get to drive my motorcycle. I just need to use a trike going to the gym because it's raining heavily. What about you, love?
Everything's good here. It's finally getting some decent weather in Pittsburgh. It's not so cold, and yeah, enjoying the summer now. My bones don't have to hurt all the time.
Oh. So you mean if it's too cold, it hurts your bones?
My joints, yeah,
Oh.
because of arthritis. That's what happens when you get
Maybe
old.
you know what Love Jericho said that when there's bad weather, he said that his wrist is painful too. Is that really true?
Yeah, that's a change in I think the barometric pressure that that causes um, the pain in the joints and the bones and stuff that are aching.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, he was complaining about it, you know. Oh, hello, I love myself. Hello at you.
No, Falfa, it's not snowing now, but um, I think we were still getting freezing weather deep into May, and May is the last month of spring here, so we shouldn't be getting such cold weather that this long into the year, but it's been occurring for the last few years now that the winter seems to linger.
So, I mean, you're not really happy if it's too cold there, huh? That's why you want to be here in the Philippines now. A heads
Well,
up.
that's not the only reason, but I mean, yeah, I used to love the cold weather when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, it hurts. Plus, I'm tired of scraping ice and moving snow, shoveling snow and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm ready for it to be warm all the time.
You will be soon, love. So,
Yeah. Well,
I'm
most
60 this year. And all arthritis starting to hit in its an age thing. Well, you read that, love?
oh yeah. Oh, if it held off until you were 60, Falfa, you got lucky because mine's been bothering me since my mid 40s. So yeah, it's
But it's okay, love. If you're here, I think everything will be good, because it will not be so cold. Maybe inside our room it will be cold if we turn on our AC, right?
yeah. A lot of people in America, they travel to warm weather destinations for their vacation, but I could see traveling to cooler weather destinations for vacation, living in the Philippines, just to get a taste of the cold weather again. Like maybe, well, you didn't have to go very far. You went to Korea and there was snow on the ground. And that's like a 4 hour flight, I think. So you don't have to go very far north to start seeing cold weather in certain countries.
Yeah. I mean, me, I can't stand too cold, too lot. Even maybe in our room, if it's too cold, then I'll just hide. Yeah.
I don't think you have to worry about it too much. I mean, I try not to even run the air conditioner in the USA. So
Mm,
yeah, if we can get away from it, just maybe like you said. I mean, we're gonna have a sliding glass door with a screen in our room,
mm,
so we should be able to get a lot of wind, a lot of breeze that comes through, and it should keep us from getting too hot. So
yeah.
what's been going on like with you? You started your 30-day goal, and that was working out at your house, but you've
Yeah.
kind of shifted it a little bit and started going to the gym. It looks like a
Yeah, I
nice gym too.
shifted. Yeah, it's a new gym in town, lab, actually. I mean, I just shifted because, the last time I didn't continue because I was busy playing volleyball. At the same time, it's still, exercise playing volleyball. But then I just found out that there's a new gym in town. So makes me think like, I think it's better, to go to the gym because you can use a lot of equipment, for your abs, for everything that you can use. I mean, it's good than to just do it manually at home. There
Yeah,
to
if you're
carry.
adding weight, yeah, if you're adding weight to it, it definitely helps.
Yes. I mean, I can't believe that I just lifted weight, but then I'm glad that I
Yeah,
did. Dimples reminds me of the movie Chariots of the Fire. What is that? You know that, love?
I know the movie Chariots of Fire. I was pretty young when it came out, so I'm not really getting the reference, but I'm sure Falfa will let us know. Oh yeah, early. Yeah, I was tough on my body as I was growing up. Falfa. That's the reason my arthritis started so early. Like playing football, American football, and other sports and stuff like that. Yeah, my knees, shoulders, and then as I got into my 40s, my hips started giving me problems. That's just probably from carrying an excess amount of weight all my life. I've always been big. I've always been a big guy. Mm. So yeah, it's put a lot of pressure on my joints. I'm sure. Um, But
But
yeah, I
we are
mean,
here, love. We will be walking. We will not be doing jogging, but we'll be walking.
oh yeah, I mean, I love to hike. I love to. Um, I can't wait to go and see some of the views from the mountains and stuff like that. That's one of the things I love about the Philippines is you've got beaches, you've got mountains, just about everything somebody could want is all right there in one country. Uh, I can't wait to explore some of the places that I've never even thought about. I'm sure once I'm living there, we can just like close our eyes and point to a part on the Philippine map and just say,
Yeah,
okay, this is where we're going this time.
as what I told you, love. If you're here, we will be going to the secret paradise. The one that I told you. It was being cultivated, so it's looking good right now. Actually, there is a wedding celebration there already been held there. The owner is Mom Sweet, so we can just go there and take views. It's you can see the ocean, the city, Pagadian City. You know, yeah, it's a nice place to go. Like it is stress free.
Yeah. I think we're going to do that. We have plans to ride horseback up to uh, an observation point. What do you call it? The rotunda or something like that?
Yeah, Rotonda, Pagadian City Rotonda. There's
Yeah.
a horseback riding there, so yeah, if you're here, we will be doing that.
Yeah. The
So
Chariots of Fire was a movie about the Olympics, I think turn of the century, like turn of the 20th century, like the early 1900s.
oh,
Um,
so
as evidenced
oh,
by all of the athletes were white. I think there were no there were no people of color in the movie because all the Olympic athletes back that time were just European and American. I think.
so why Falpa think that he remembers what he said exactly? Um,
I'm not sure. I
remind
mean, I'm not sure if he just
reminds
means like
me of
you're
the movie Chariots of Fire. I mean, how do you say that, Falpa? That I'm reminding you of that movie.
probably
Uh,
just all the hard work and effort and training that you're doing.
okay, because I don't know exactly the movie.
Yeah, it's a 1980s movie from America. So yeah, I'm sure you never saw it.
Yeah, walking and talking, good conversations between you guys. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
if
look
he's
forward to it.
here, it's good to walk, just hold hands, talk about our life, what will be our plan is. It's always like that, banding together. We have a lot of goals, plans, but of course, if we're together finally, it's better to talk, one on one, eye to eye, nose to nose. Silly. Okay. Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's right, Drake. Early Olympics because they working out like you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Palpa. Appreciate that. Oh, hello, Ate Sweet Skate. Welcome here. Good evening din
Who?
po, Ate Sweet Skate. Hello po.
Hello, Ate.
Mm. Welcome, Ate.
What about
You
the
can
other
join,
one?
Ate, the panel. Who's the other one?
Oh, no, I thought I saw somebody earlier,
Okay, I will
but you didn't.
send an what is this? Invite, so you can join the panel. Yes, baby. What? Huh? Okay. Okay, baby. I love you. Rika is asking. She wants to go to Mamang Uyol. I said, okay, baby. I love you. Olympic sport, like Dimples working out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Falfa. Thank you for letting me know, giving me idea. If you're
Um,
wondering, guys, and you love, if you're wondering why it's so noisy outside, because they're eating, the roaster tinola. That's why it's so noisy. Can you hear the noise?
it's not so loud now. I mean,
Okay.
if you think about it, yeah, you can hear it, but I think most people can just listen to us.
Okay, that's good.
As long as
But
they don't start
anyway,
betting on the Roosters, that's when it gets loud.
oh no, 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 it's not. No, no chance.
It's a
You know,
joke.
it's not allowed. But anyway, okay, we are here to talk about what's going on this week. You know, I mean, also the past few weeks. So, yeah, Jericho was having broken bones in his which part, love?
It's I can't remember if it's the
Yeah, it's on the left.
radius or the humerus, but it's that bone that connects the wrist to the hand.
Yeah.
Basically, broke his wrist. Yeah, he
Yes.
got into a he got into a fight with a rambutan tree and lost. So what
Yeah, I
happened
mean,
exactly?
actually, what happened that time is I have no idea that he's going to the spillway. You know, the thing is, I was here. I am talking to you, and my mama just tell him, Jericho, come on, just go take your bath. And then he said, okay, mama, I will take my bath. And then after all, a few minutes or like 10 minutes, he was gone. And then I'm asking my mom, where's Jericho? My mom said, oh, he's not around. So I'm just wondering, maybe he was just playing with his tablet, with his cousins, because most likely that's what he do. Then after that, like almost 1 hour has gone. He was back home, and then he was crying. I just said, "What's wrong?" He said, "Mama, can you fix my here? Because it's so painful, and yeah, it's swelling." So
Yeah,
yeah, I get mad, I get pissed, but at the same time, I feel bad because of what happened to his, wrist. I mean, I always tell them not to go somewhere without my knowledge, without permission. But I understand your point anyway, love, that when we're kids, we just wanted to
boys will be
escape
boys.
and do something without the knowledge of the parents. Actually, I
Yeah,
did that before too. I mean, I was hiding with my mom. I didn't say that I climb trees, but I love to climb trees too. But I just don't want to have more problems. That's why.
yeah.
Oh,
So
you're always,
he was.
huh?
Go ahead.
Oh, I will just read aloud. You're always welcome. I am proud with you both together. My wish for is more love, have faith, more blessings to come. Oh, thank you, Adi Sweet Skate. We appreciate that. Yeah, hopefully, more blessings to come. And thank you so much, Ate.
Thank you, Ate.
Okay, Falpa, the house is coming along good, guys. Actually, Falpa, it's not yet been done, this week, I mean, now is Sunday here, right? Right, love? Oh, no, it's Saturday. So
Tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah,
supposed to be on Monday. I need to ask my son to do the works, like finishing inside the room and the toilet, so that when Drake come here, we can use the room. But actually, we can use that, But we just don't need to be maarte. We just need to deal what's been done. I mean, we already talked about it. But then I have something to do this week, something important. So maybe I will be having a trip to Cebu with my son, because he is planning to become a marine biologist. So me and Drake just decided to have a trip, so he can just started to have a free diving in Moalboal. So I would uh I would grab the opportunity because Drake wants us to do this, and yeah, it's a great opportunity. But thank you so much, love.
you're welcome. Yeah, I think the early life, like your formative years, like when you're a teenager or something like that, you need to have these experiences where you go, you kind of get out of your comfort zone, you get to see the rest of the world, or at least part of it. Just going to Cebu, it's basically the next island over, but um, not too many Filipino children get to have those experiences unless they're not really traveling for recreation, you know. But yeah, Kareem is pretty um, um, like adamant or excited about being a marine biologist. That's his goal. So yeah, we might as well
Yeah.
start. moving him towards that direction by letting him have these opportunities. And we'll do the same for the other children too. They all need to experience the world and see what's going
But as
on.
what I, as what I told you, Jericho want to be a soldier, you know. But right now he's broken his arms. Maybe it's a good starting for him. Like I think I need to have a piggy bank for him, you know, for his like health,
Yeah,
you know.
piggy bank, and then like I said before, we can just frame his X-ray, put it on his wall so that he can see it.
Yeah.
It's like
Where
a
is
like a
everybody? They
picture.
all got the flu. Well, I think not all people are awake right now. Right, love?
Yeah, we're in a. It's kind of a awkward time because not especially on the weekend, not a lot of Americans are awake yet, and then the people in the Philippines are probably out enjoying their lives. It's Saturday night.
Yeah, it's Saturday night. Yeah. So yeah, probably. But then that you both meet each other soon. Ah, thank you, Addis Biscuit. Yeah, sooner we will be together, and of course we will share our videos in our adventure. But most likely this time we will be just hanging out with his best friend in Pampanga. And after that, we will be back home here in Mindanao and spend time in our house. Even though it is not yet fully done, but we can spend time in our house. We don't need to go to expensive hotels. We already talked about it. We can just have fun in our house together, right? Thank you, Addie
Yeah, I mean,
Sweetskate.
yeah, it's nice to go to resorts and hotels and stuff like that. But I'm excited. This trip, I want to spend time meeting your family, getting to know your family, them getting to know me. Plus, just to see the area around there, some of the attractions that you've talked about. The hidden was it the hidden garden,
Hidden Paradise, Secret
hidden
Paradise. There is
paradise,
Hidden
secret
Paradise.
paradise. Yeah.
Yes. Moalboal looks like a beautiful place and lovely people bar. One there not so nice of a person. Big mouth. Huh?
Bar means accept. One there, not so nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. But yeah, I will be traveling to Cebu on Monday. I'll be there on Monday
Yeah, I
with
mean,
my
when
friends
I come
and
there, in July, it's not out of the question that we will go to Cebu. I mean, I would like to see the beach too. I mean, I'm not one for going out into the ocean too much, but when the video that you took, it looks like it's pretty clear. So as
Mhm.
long as I can see the bottom, I'm happy. So you never know, we might take a trip to Cebu ourselves when
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
there.
we can go to Uslub too, the real sharks, but we are both scared. I don't
Well,
know if we can do that, but I doubt I can. I'm scared the big whale.
it's okay. We can get Kareem to do it, and he can take your GoPro.
But anyway, in Moab, when I do the snorkeling before, yeah, I'm scared. Like when Kuya bring me to the deep part, I said, Kuya, let's just go back there because I'm scared. I started to think like, what if I just drown in there? What will happen? I'm so scared.
Yep.
And my brain is thinking, what if there's a big shark down there? It will just bite me.
Are there sharks around the Philippines, like aggressive predatory sharks, like great whites or anything? They need colder water, I think. So,
Actually, love, I really don't know because I'm not learning. I'm not studying about sharks. I
yeah.
really don't know. I have no idea, but because I keep watching shark movies, it gives me, fears. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we're never in the ocean, we never have to worry about a shark attack. So, always a good plan to just
Hello, sweet dimple.
stay out of
Yeah.
the ocean.
Hello, John Ryder. Welcome here. How are you? What is snow? I
Alpha.
think it would be scary swimming alongside giant whale sharks. I think I would put.
But that's a good place to
Oh,
piddle yourself is in the ocean. Then no one will ever know.
well, I mean, I really don't know. That is my fears, sharks.
Oh,
I just
thanks,
don't know
John
if I
Ryder.
can deal with
Yeah,
them. But Kareem, huh?
I didn't think there were any shark like actual Jaws type sharks
Only
around the
whale sharks.
Philippines. Yeah,
But as long as it's sharks, they are big. I mean, I have no idea what if they will just attack you.
they won't. They eat things that are smaller than fish. They eat plankton just like whales. So really, all that they don't. I don't even know if they have. I don't even know if they have teeth. They just open their mouth and let the water come
But
in, and then
but
they have this.
actually, here in the Philippines, like crocodiles, they're aggressive, right?
Mm,
Most people are scared of them, right?
mm-hmm.
But here in Mindanao, people will eat a lot of exotic foods. Like, I mean, do you call that exotic too?
Yeah, I've eaten alligator. I don't think I've ever had crocodile, but I've eaten alligator.
But I mean,
Basically the
yeah,
same
in some
thing.
other places, a shark will chase people, but here in the Philippines, people is chasing um alligator.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they would probably
So,
chase sharks too
oh yeah.
if they could.
Okay. Not swim here in Western Australia. Lately, great whites have taken a few lives recently.
Yeah,
Really, there's a lot
yeah.
in Australia. Great white sharks. Are they so aggressive?
Great whites are, yeah. They're not the
Mm,
most aggressive. I think probably bull sharks, but they're the biggest. The biggest as far as predatory sharks. They're the
like
ones that you see in the
me-
movies.
megalodon. What do you call that?
Well,
Megalodon. Right?
yeah. Megalodon was a ancestor to sharks. They were a lot bigger,
So
but
scared. And I'm so scared of snakes too. Anaconda. But I'm so scared of snakes, but I like to watch them, the movie. I don't know why.
yeah, we watched Anaconda together. You liked it.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it, but I'm scared of snakes. But my year is I was born in the year of snake, so beware.
You were born in the year of the snake.
Yes.
I was born in the year of the rat, so I guess you're going to eat me.
Oh, I will eat you. Yes, because I'm a year of snake, and who is the like rat and snake? Who is the winner for the two?
Snake and a rat.
Yes.
The
Who do you
snake would
think will
always win,
win?
I'm sure. Always the snake. So yeah, Jericho broke his arm. We went and had that casted. So he's good now. Has he had anybody sign his cast yet?
No, not yet. I never paddled in the pool because my mother said to me, if I paddle in the water, it would turn purple color.
Yeah, there are some pools that put dye or something in there that if you pee, it
Yeah,
turns the
I know
water a
that.
different color.
John Ryder, alligators, good eating. Oh, do you eat alligators, love, right? I've never tried.
I
How do you cook
think
that? You take the skin out or just cook directly like lechon?
no, I don't know. I mean, I've only had it in restaurants. It's not something that we don't have a lot of alligators in Oklahoma, but I'm sure if we
But
did,
is
it
that
would just be
lami?
deep fried. It was okay. I mean, and I mean, it wasn't better than steak or anything like that, but I didn't have an issue eating it. I've eaten rattlesnake.
Certificate. Rattlesnake you eat? Are you sure?
Oh yeah,
That is venomous, I think.
Yeah, it's venomous, but I mean, we cooked it first. I wasn't just taking it while it was alive and biting its head off or anything.
Oh, yeah, but
But
I
yeah,
mean,
we
it's
cooked it.
still
It really, I mean, you hear this all the time, but it does taste a lot like chicken
yes.
fried. I mean, it
Actually,
was fried.
I eat snake before,
Yeah.
but it's not rattlesnake. It's it's a big snake, Most likely here, what do you call that? I think it's a python. Hi, Ate. You can join the panel, Ate, if you want to. Ate Switchgate.
You ate a python?
I don't know if that's a python. It's called sawa here. I don't know what is that in English. Many great whites here in Australia and tiger sharks and bull sharks. Bull sharks are very aggressive. Oh, that's so scary. Really?
Yeah. Usually,
I
not
Mhm.
always, but usually, a lot of the attacks uh, are bull sharks. I think they're more supposed to be more aggressive than great whites.
Oh.
Maybe they're just more. Maybe their territory is closer to beaches or something like that. But
But I think
I don't have to worry
Australia
about it because I'm not getting in the water.
I think Australia there's a lot of snakes too. Is it
Yeah,
right, Falfa? There's a lot of venomous snake, is what I hear. It's just a
yeah.
hearsay that I hear.
I think they
I'm not
have the
sure
most
about it.
venomous snakes, or at least that sea snake. They have a sea snake that's very venomous, but it is docile. It doesn't usually attack people, but if it did, it would be pretty deadly.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah,
Because here in the Philippines we have sea snakes too. We called it walo walo. Yes, stripe color, yellow black stripe. It is so venomous, but they don't really attack people.
yeah.
If there's a chance, they will just
Swim away.
yeah. You deep fry, tastes like chicken. Oh, really, John Ryder? I've never tried because I'm so scared of alligator too. Anyway, thank you for being here, John Ryder.
Lots of
Also,
cobras in Osamas in the rice field where my wife family live. Do you have a lot of cobra in your area, love?
king cobra are nasty in the Philippines. I mean, not actually here in my place, but in the. Do you remember the place that I told you that I take care of for my boss? A big a lot of a rubber tree. It's a big, like 3.5 hectares of land.
Mm-hmm.
I am the one who takes care of it. But you see, I can't manage to go there. There's a lot of fruit, rambutan, lanzones, durian. There's a lot of fruit inside there, but I can't go because I'm so scared of, cobra.
Yeah,
You know the snake that it would make a noise? What do you call that?
a
Like,
rattlesnake
yeah,
or a
rattlesnake.
hiss or a rattle.
Huh?
Is it a hiss sound or just a rattle
A
sound?
rattle, a rattle. There's also a but it's we call that kerdopong. I don't know what is that. It's a cobra, right? Yes,
I
it's a
guess.
cobra. But then also we have that one, that rattlesnake here. Should
Really?
beware because they're so aggressive. Yeah. That's why you don't need to go to the place that's so like there's a lot of grasses in the trees. Like the place that I used to take care of, there's a lot of coconuts and also fruit trees inside the rubber. There's a lot of rubber trees and then the inside there's a lot of plantones. Yeah, but I'm so scared. Yeah. Joe and Jenny joining. Hello, kamusta kaibigan? Magandang gabi sa'yo, Tamsakdan. Thank you so much. Welcome po dito. I think it's Joe or Jenny. Because the last time, yeah, you say Tagalog, but I think it's Jenny, but it's Joe. But hello to you both, Joe and Jenny. Thank you for being here, watching our stream here tonight with my hat, Drake Longson. Thank you guys. We appreciate that. Thank you sa thumbs up, kaibigan. Thank you, thank you. Pakihit po yung thumbs up, Char. Magtagalog na lang kaya tayo dito, love. Do you understand what I said?
Just the love.
I said, what if we just speak Tagalog here, love?
Go ahead.
No, you will not understand everything I said, so it's better to just mix, Cobras in Assam is in the rice field where my wife family lives. Yes, there's also a lot in the rice field. That's why you need to be careful. That's why if you're here, love, I don't want you to go in a place that there's a lot of grasses, high grasses. Jericho, here in the Philippines, there is a season that there's a lot of what do you call that? Spider. Filipinos love to play spider, but it's not a venomous spider, okay? So there's a season. Then Jericho would ask me or Kareem, they wanted to go in the cornfield because that's the best place to get a best spider to fight. Then I always tell them, no, you can't go there because it's in the middle of the night and they will bring a torch.
Yeah.
And I didn't just allow them because I'm so scared if they can just stamp snakes. Yes.
Are
What if
are
it's so
are the cobras there? Are they deadly? Like if you get bit, do most people die, or do they
no
just get
not
sick for a
not
while, long time?
not I mean it's just barely happened, because people is aware of it.
I
If they
understand
see
that, but the question
yeah,
I'm asking is, are they deadly? Like
not
some
really.
snakes in the world will kill you if you get as soon as if you get
Not
bit by
really,
them.
love. Not
But
really.
painful, I'm sure.
Yeah. Many venomous snakes here in Australia, king brown tiger snakes, many nasty snakes. Oh,
They've got in Australia. You were talking about spiders. They've got some huge spiders
where?
there. I think they're called in Australia. I think they're called
Oh,
wolf spiders or something
actually,
like that.
you know what? I see the big spiders. You know that? You see the movie
Yeah.
that we watch is Big Spider.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, really, in Australia, there's a lot of nasty snakes. That's so scary, though. I make sure I not visit the rice fields in Assam, Miss John. Yeah, beware of the snakes, John Ryder. You need to, or maybe you need to wear boots and then just cover your whole body. Yeah,
Yep.
I can see the before love. I show you the video, right? That a man just wears something on his whole body and he get being the
Swallowed.
anaconda thing. Yeah,
Yeah. Swallowed by a yeah
anaconda.
anaconda.
I think that's so scary. And maybe if you wear something like that, they cannot attack you.
Well, they attacked. I mean, did he go all the way into the
No,
snake's stomach?
no.
No. But that was his plan when he put the
Yes,
suit on was to get
but
swallowed by a snake.
yeah, but I think it's too much pressure, so he need to just stop it,
Hmm.
because he thinks he can just do it. But when he started to feel like the pressures on his body, even though he's wearing a steel, and then he feels the pressure in his body, so he just started to call his team.
Yeah, the funnel
Yeah.
web spider. That's right, the funnel web.
Salamat kaibigan, it's Joe from America po. Hello Joe, thank you Joe for being here. I know you will be back. Oh no, Jenny will be in America soon, as what you said. So good luck, Joe and Jenny. Thank you for being here, kaibigan. Salamat. Salamat sa thumbs up. So, 10 most dangerous snakes here in Australia are about 22 venomous snakes and black widow spider, funnel web spiders, not be venomous. Really? I mean, I didn't see those kinds of spiders because here we just have a spider. It's not a venomous one. But I'm still scared of spiders, but not like snakes. What about you, love?
No, I'm not scared of. I mean, I don't want to step on a snake, a venomous snake, but I'm not scared of them. You know, I'm not scared of spiders. I'll be the one that kill the spiders for you.
Okay, love. What about
And
the
the
snake
snakes.
too?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll kill the
good.
snakes.
You can't leave afraid. You will love the Philippines and never want to go back home. I miss the Philippines every day. Well, yeah, I mean, you miss Philippines, love, right? You want to be here soon.
That's the plan. I've got a 5 year plan, and I'm hoping to work hard and make it a 2 year plan. But 5 years at the latest, I'll be there full time.
Look what Papa says. I will bring you and Drake when he's there. Funnel whip. No, it's okay.
she doesn't want to even. She doesn't even want to think about a spider. But that would be
You're
nice.
silly,
That would
Papa.
be nice. So, we were talking about places we would like to visit. I mean, Australia and New Zealand would be nice to visit too, because it's not so far from such a far flight. Not like to America.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, New Zealand, I think it's a really nice place. I like to see the green grasses, the mountains. I think it's nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah. New Zealand is a very rare place. It's got all the. It's kind of like, I mean, a lot like the Philippines. It's got a lot to offer everyone. It's got snow and, like you said, green grass. I know most of what
Yeah.
everybody has seen of
But I
New
think New
Zealand is,
Zealand is a small country, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But I think they have a lot of cow because most milk is from New Zealand.
really,
I've seen that in the television when I was still young, when there's an ad in the television, it's in New Zealand, there's milk, there's cow. So I just think, yeah, I miss the Philippines. Jan can't wait. Hopefully, get there next year. Well, see you, Palpa. We'll come back to Philippines. I like sharing, guys. Yeah, sharing is killing. Sharing is kill. Sharing is caring, though. I mean,
yeah. Well,
you're
if it's
silly,
if it's a
Palpa.
funnel web spider, then yeah, sharing is killing because they're
Oh,
venomous.
I think that's.
Maybe
I
that's why
think
your
that's what I
mind
mean.
thought that.
Yeah, sharing is killing. Anyway, you're silly, Palpa. I'm John Ryder.
So
My
yeah,
wife
that's.
does all the spider killing. What, love?
I was just going to say that's crazy because I think I'm just guessing here, but it seems like Falfa is from the western side of Australia, and New Zealand's on the other side. But his comment was New Zealand is cold, I think, or I believe. So I mean, it's such a. I mean, Australia is one country, but it's also a continent. That's how big it is. So it's like a long trip across uh, to get from one side of Australia to the other. So I'm just guessing here, Falfa. Like, have you ever been to the other side of Australia, or I'm just guessing you maybe you're from the eastern side.
My wife does all the spider killing. Well, your wife is so brave to kill the spiders. Good to hear that, John Ryder. So you don't need to kill the spiders for yourself.
Okay, Perth.
Yeah. Australia is only 9 hours from Philippines. Oh, just near. New Zealand is cold, I believe. Mm. Yeah, I live in Perth City, Western Australia. Oh, you live in Perth City, Western Australia.
Hmm. So is it 9 hours from the Philippines to Western Australia? So it's probably another. If you wanted to fly straight to Sydney or something, it would be another 4 or 5 hour flight. That's how big
Really?
Australia is. It's huge. Yeah.
Mm. But you know what, love? The person that I told you, I mean, my neighbor here, that's coming back home from Australia. She get married to an Australian man, you know,
Yeah.
Brisbane. Think, wait lang. Yeah, Brisbane, Australia. And then yeah, they're living for good here in the Philippines. Her and her husband. And that's what I told you. They're trying to build a house, but they didn't start it yet. But yeah, sooner they will
Mm.
be putting a
But
house.
it'll
So they
be in
will
that
be,
area.
huh?
It'll be in our area.
Just near here. It's a part of Barangay Tina, but in our barangay we are consist of six purok, like purok cruising, our purok, and the other one.
Yeah.
So they're in the other purok, but it's still a part of our barangay. You know, Tina. They
Yep.
have two kids. Yes. I have driven with a caravan across from Western Australia to Sydney, about 4,500 kilometers with my ex-wife there when the kids were small, Drake. Oh,
Is that why she's your ex-wife now? That trip, a 4,500 kilometer trip in a van.
with I don't understand, love.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Falfa. He said with my ex-wife. I said, is that why she's your ex-wife now? That trip, a 4,500 kilometer trip. It would put a lot of strain on a marriage. I would think. Always in a van, driving, kids. It's a lot of
Mm,
pressure.
okay. It's great traveling around Australia towing a caravan. Many people go by caravan with four by four, dual cab or camper vans. Camper vans, the one that like bus house lab, right? Camper, is that the one?
Like whose house?
I mean, it's a bus, look like bus, but it's a house, it's a home inside. Is that a
Oh, maybe,
camper?
maybe that's what he's talking about.
Yeah,
It's like a
camper
wreck.
van.
Yeah. Um,
It's nice. Joe and Jenny, my long-term goal is to be in Mindoro, Pinas. Ah, okay, that's good, Joe and Jenny, Dorney. That's good, Joe. Yeah, you just need to think if you're here living for good, you just need to think for a business, So even if you're receiving something check from your what do you call that? Social security,
mm,
right? Likely, so you still have another income, because if you're here, you always need to be prepared because you're not getting younger, you're getting older. And same as me and Drake, we're always thinking about what will be the best thing to do in order to have a better future together. I mean, we're not getting any younger. We need to prepare it. And me also, yeah, I will be older soon. I
we'll
will
all
be
be
having
old.
the bad knees, huh?
That's what a lot of my patients. They always come in. They're complaining. They say it's. They always say it's hell getting old. But I always say the alternative. The alternative is much worse. You know.
Well, just be grateful you're reaching that age.
That's what I'm
Some
saying.
people they
Dying young is worse than getting old and getting to complain about it.
yeah.
I'd much rather be here complaining about my arthritis than not alive. So yeah, it's enjoyable. Yeah, kids driving is crazy, but that wasn't the reason I realized I don't like Western women. It takes us a while, I feel the same way. It's not that I don't like Western women, but um, it's kind of the old fashioned way that at least Filipinas. I haven't had much contact with other Asian countries. Oh, thank you, John Ryder.
Huh? Oh, oh, thank you, Jen Ryder. Oh, thank you so much, Jen Ryder, for um, what do you call that? Super chat for the first time. Sorry. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy to, for the first time you super chat me, but the first time who super chat me in my live stream since I get monetized was, yeah, Greg Longson, my love. But anyway, thank you. I really appreciate that, John Ryder. Yeah. Have a nice dinner. Actually, I already eat my dinner, because I didn't eat this morning. I just eat bread because I'm having a fasting. So I want it to be so small. Yeah, like a bus Drake knows like a Winnebago. What is that, love? I
Yeah.
don't know that.
It's a we call it an RV or recreational vehicle. It's like what you're talking about, where you can drive it, but people can live in it or use it as a when they're driving across the country or something like that. They don't have to get a hotel. They can just stay in the
Yeah, like
in
it's
the
it's a camper, I think. I really like that,
yeah
'cause
camper. Hmm.
yeah, I like that. You just need to drive, then you have toilet, you have a bed to lay down, you have a small living room, a small kitchen. Perfect.
Hmm.
Someday, somehow. Thank you so much, Jen Ryder. Say thank you too, love.
I did.
Okay.
Thank you, John
We
Ryder.
appreciate that, Jen Ryder. We're same, Australia and America. Americans have caravans and camper vans like Winnebagos and just touring around our great country like Australia and America. Oh,
I mean, he's right. There's a lot of people like to travel and go to like Europe or some of the things that I like to do in America is just find places to go and go camping. I love to go camping or backpacking, hiking through the trails and stuff like that. That's one of the things I really enjoy doing. And you can see a lot of different places in the USA, but I think you can do that in the Philippines too. You can see a lot of different. Like I know I want to see Baguio sometime, just because I'm fascinated that there's a place in the Philippines that it gets down into the what we would call the 40s, the 40-degree range. I don't know exactly what that temperature would be in Celsius, but it's
so
fairly fairly
okay.
close to freezing. I mean, cold enough that you would need a jacket. I know that probably only happens at night, when the sun goes down. But still, it's interesting to know that there's actually cool weather in the Philippines. Yeah, I want to see that sometime. And that's why they're able to grow so many strawberries there, because strawberries need cooler weather to
Yeah,
uh,
you told me
to
before,
flourish.
right, that it's good to live in Baguio. So, do you really still thinking that you want to live in Baguio someday somehow?
No, I mean that was just a thought. I didn't have all the information. I just thought it would be nice to live in a place where it was cooler weather. Just because, yeah, I am an American, it's harder for me to adjust to the heat. But no, I'm looking forward to living in Tina. That's
Of
that's where I
course,
want to live. You can
your house
you
is
can always
your
visit
house
those
is
other
there.
places. Yeah, you can
Yeah,
always
I
visit
mean,
those other places.
yeah. I just noticed you had super chat. Oh, thank you, Jen Ryder. Actually, I was just newly monetized. This channel was just newly monetized. When is that, love? Do you remember?
Mm,
I think it's 10. Yeah,
yeah, just
10.
a week or so ago.
June 10. Yes. I'm so happy though, Jen Ryder. After all, it was just monetized. It takes a long time before I get monetized because I deleted more of my videos, that's not appropriate in this channel. So yeah, that's what happened. So I just need to do more videos again over and over again to get more watch hours. So
Yeah,
finally it's getting there. And I'm so happy, but really thank you so much, Ryder. We highly appreciate that. A lot of great places in Pinas to hike and go camping. Yes. Do you
that's
try
Mindoro.
yeah, what? Yes. So, did you try camping already here in the Philippines, Joe, with your wife, Jenny? Because me, I want to do that too. Me and Drake, we can do that in the Secret Paradise, love. We will be in the, a nice place, like in the
Yeah.
middle of the night. We can just have a bonfire, talking. No, just talking about storyboat. You know what is storyboat? Okay, we call that storyboat when we're talking. Something like just joking. It's not true, but you're trying to, you know, like making a lot of things like I'm saying this, but it's not true.
Oh,
But
just
I'm
making
trying
up a
to
story.
making up a story, but I want my stories to be higher than you or more attractive than your story. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean?
Okay. That's cool.
That's what we
That
call
sounds fun.
storyboat here. Yeah.
Hmm.
As many all staying home and they're buying 20-foot caravans and Ford Ranger dual cab story. Oh,
Yeah. So a lot of people are having to stay at home, so they're
okay.
probably they probably haven't been spending their money.
Yeah, that's why. And maybe they are receiving a lot of help from the government, like check from the government. So maybe they just save it and they're not spending a lot for outing because, yeah, we're stuck at home, right?
They were one of the worst countries in the world, I think, for lockdown. Like for a
Yeah, but
long time,
anyway,
they weren't able to do anything in Australia. I don't think
mm,
for a long time.
Drake, if you ever get her stateside, bring her to Colorado. I will show you the most beautiful mountains in the world. See?
John, that we would definitely accept your invitation if we make it to the United States. I've got a buddy that lives in Colorado Springs. I've been out to Colorado a few times, and he's right. The first time I ever saw the Rocky Mountains, I was flying to California, and we flew into Denver, and then as we took off, I mean, it was one of the most amazing things I'd ever seen because those mountains just they stretch as far as the eye can see, and it's just
Really?
incredible. Yeah. One thing I
Wow.
also love about Colorado, at least when I was there, is I went out there. It was in May, and it was still cold in the morning. It was like close to freezing, but I don't know if it's because the weather is so dry. It's not. It's There's no humidity, but I was able to walk around just in shorts. I was wearing a long sleeve T-shirt, but I was just wearing shorts, and I wasn't the least bit cold. It was like it was near freezing was the temperature. It was
Really?
like in the 30s. But
Oh.
yeah, I mean, Colorado is a beautiful state. My buddy, he's from Oklahoma too, but he went through there when he was in the military, and that's where they decided to settle down after he retired because they love Colorado so much. So yeah, we'll definitely make it to Colorado if we get to go back to the United States.
Yeah, it's been a long way though, love. That's what I told you. We need everything work here and before we can go travel, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we have to get everything settled in our in our base. That's going to be our base of operations, but we want to branch out and see other things. I mean, I'm going to want to bring you back to visit my family to see the United States just as a something it's a nice vacation, I would think, for you to get to go see places in the United States.
But I
Anything
mean,
different
yeah,
than
I'm
where you're
excited to
from
see
is
your
nice to
mom
see.
too. It's like I'm so excited to see your mom. Maybe in the future she can come here too in our house, but your mom is amazing. It's really a nice woman.
Yeah, she's definitely. I mean, definitely one of the reasons that I felt a connection to you. You remind me a lot of her, and I've said this before because she wasn't a single mom. Her and my dad were married until us kids were already grown when they got a divorce. Um, but she had to work hard. She worked a hard job. She came home, made sure the house was clean, made sure that it was me and two other brothers, and they're bigger than I am. Made sure that we were fed and made sure that everything was taken care of. I mean, she did it all with a smile, just like you. That's what I remember watching you when you were in Cebu riding that motorcycle. It's such a hard and tedious job, but you always had a brave and happy face. I was like, this woman is amazing. I mean, that's just what I thought back then. I was I really enjoyed watching your vlogs because of that, because you always had such a good attitude, even though it was a tough job. You know you really worked hard at it, and made the best of it. Is what I really enjoyed.
Love, can you read that one? I put truck like this. Just brought myself a Mazda BD50 dual cab truck.
That's kind of interesting, Falfa, um, because I just bought a Mazda. I had to, because I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw the thumbnail, but um,
Okay.
I was driving to work a couple of weeks ago, and somebody wasn't paying attention, and I understand her reasoning behind it, but she was at a perpendicular stop sign, and I was driving, on a fairly fast roadway, and she pulled right out in front of me, and I think she was looking to the right to see if oncoming traffic or was coming, or if was coming from the other direction, and wasn't looking to the left. And I tried to get around her and couldn't do it, and ended up totaling my car. So yeah, I had to buy a Mazda. I bought a Mazda. Um, I think it's a CX-30, little crossover. It wasn't my first choice, but one thing I found out is there's a shortage of new vehicles in the United States, because I guess because COVID has them set back. But um, all the car this dealership had 3 new cars on the lot, and that's it. So yeah, I had to end up just buying this one, which I like it. It's nice and everything, but I preferred not making a car payment. That's what I wanted to drive, um, that Nissan Altima that's in that picture. I wanted to drive that until I was ready to move to the Philippines. I didn't want to pay a substantial monthly payment on a car anymore. But
But it's okay
you
though,
can't make
love,
those decisions. Just
But
kind of have to
yeah,
go with it.
I'm in the Ozark Mountain area of Missouri State. You know that, love? Ozark Mountain area of
Yep, the
Missouri.
Ozarks are actually. I'm pretty sure they come into the eastern Oklahoma as well. But yeah, it's on that side of Missouri. Is Missouri borders Oklahoma.
Mm.
So thank you, Falfa. Yeah,
Craig,
she is. She's a
Craig's a nice
she's a good
girl.
woman.
His mama would have to be nice. She bring Rick up pretty good. Yeah, I really talked to her mom, So his mom was so nice. Yeah, always smiling, always, um, like cheer up. Yes. Thank you, love, for giving me time to talk to your mom. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. I want you guys to know each other.
Yeah.
So how much do you how much how first off, John, how big is your fuel tank, and how much does it cost you to fill up
I love my Ford
in your Ford
250.
F-250? And how much is diesel? Because I never even priced diesel.
So your car, love, is not diesel?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I would love to. I mean, that's what I grew up driving, were pickup trucks, but
Mhm.
it's just not. It's not smart for me to have, because I make about a 30-mile commute to work every day, especially now with the way gas prices are.
So what is more
I mean, I would
expensive there, diesel or what do you call that one other um
we just call it unleaded gasoline.
okay, what is more expensive? Unleaded gasoline or diesel?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you, because I
Okay,
never never looked at the diesel prices.
okay, love. Yeah, I brought a Mazda BT 50 4x4 dual cab truck, 3.2 diesel, 6-speed, same drivetrain as the Ford Ranger.
Yeah, like I said, I would love to have a pickup truck, but it would just be. I mean, I'd have to go hungry or something if with the with the way gas prices are, because they don't get very, or at least their trucks might get good gas mileage, but I know usually they get about 10 to 15 miles a gallon.
Actually, here the prices of the gasoline and diesel is getting, higher. Before we just get have the gasoline for per liter, um, 55, 50, and then 60 is the most expensive price way back before, you know. But now it's getting to 80, 85 pesos.
For 1 liter.
But 1 liter, yeah. And also for our diesel, it's more expensive too. Way back before, we just have it for 40, 45, 42, like 40 something, But now it's getting so expensive. It's getting to 70. What, love?
I'm just laughing at John Ryder's. That's about what I expected. 5.39 a gallon.
Forty
Wow, you drive
gallons.
250. Yeah, but your job probably requires you to have a truck too. Like you probably use your
40
truck as part
gallons
of
is
your
250
job.
US dollars. Full 5.39 gallon and drive 215 miles a day to work. Wow, 40 gallons,
So two
250. That's a lot.
two
That's
hundred and
big.
fifty dollars, 250 USD to fill up his gas tank, and he drives 215 miles a day. So I'm sure he has to fill up several times a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is the cost of fuel here. I was
Wow.
actually surprised that the ticket that I got to fly out there was as cheap as it was.
Here in
'Cause I
Australia,
thought that
diesel used to be cheaper fuel, but now it's more expensive. Yeah, same as here, Alpha. Before, diesel is cheaper than gasoline, but now diesel is more expensive too than the gasoline. But I'm glad it's getting lower now, but the gasoline is coming back up, and the diesel just getting a little bit lower than the gasoline. I don't know in the other place, but here in our town, yeah, like that. Wow, cost a lot to fill, John. I think it's about 140 to fill Mazda with diesel. What is how much is that 140 Australian dollar? That dollar?
I don't know what the conversion rate is, Australian to American.
Yeah, I don't know either. I have no idea. But anyway, it's good to talk about, sharing something like this. Because you're in America, I'm in the Philippines, and Alpha is in Australia. It's good to share something like this. But anyway, back to your car lab. So, what happened to your wrecked car? What actually
Yeah,
happened?
they no, they totaled it, um, and so I had to buy a new car, and then up until the time that I bought that, I had to rent a car for a couple of weeks, and that was really expensive. But
How much per
like
day when
like
you rent that lab?
it was $80 a day.
Oh, so that's that's a lot.
Yeah, and I think I spent close to $1,500 renting
Mm,
it
yeah, that's
because the
expensive.
because the other person didn't have enough coverage.
Yeah.
They had liability, and yeah, their coverage was only $5,000. So
Then Ryder says, no need to own a car in the Philippines. I mean, actually, we're not planning to own a car in the Philippines. Motorcycle is okay with us, you know.
Yeah.
Drake can just ride me in my back, and also I can ride him in the back. Whoever wants to drive, then yeah, we don't need a big car. But if someday somehow we are having an opportunity to have one, why not? You know, if our base is getting good, or who knows? Aussie dollars is 0.74 cents to the greenback. Oh, so Alfalfa Rider, I put my link, you know, StreamYard. You can join the panel if you want to. I mean, if you want to talk, you know, you can share your thoughts, your ideas here. You're free to join the panel. Okay. I love people driving me around the Philippines.
Yeah, it's nice, except in Manila. In Manila, it was they were trying to give me a heart attack because
Why?
they'll just they'll just pull out into traffic, and it's just like cross your fingers that the oncoming traffic will slow down and let you in. Because I'm not talking about just on a road where it's slow. I'm talking about on the highways, they'll just pull right out into oncoming traffic. Several times I saw that. I was just like, don't hit us, please.
What about what about if you ride with me?
On the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
Would you trust me?
Of course. I saw you driving in Cebu. I think if you can handle driving in Cebu, you can handle driving in Mindanao. Especially from the roads that I saw, the traffic wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Motorbike is good enough in the Philippines. I'm thinking about getting a tricycle made up for the mess on our little girl. Oh, Mark is here.
Oh, Mark's there?
Hmm, why he's banned from the studio?
He's banned from the studio?
Yeah.
Yeah. John Ryder,
No,
I just
no, no.
all I want to use Manila for is to fly in and then get out of there as soon as possible.
No, Mark, you can join. I will add you on
There
the
he is.
stream. Okay. Hello, Mark. Hello.
Are you with us, buddy?
Oh, it's not talking though. Lula hated Manila. Yeah, I don't want to be in Manila either. You know, it's crowded. Think I'll stick with Osama City. Well, that's a good idea, Jen Ryder. So in the
So
future,
in comparison to Pagadian, like
mm,
how big is Osama City? Is it bigger, smaller?
then Pagadian City.
Yeah.
Um, I think Pagadian is bigger than Osama. Yeah. The thing is, they have the port, but before we have a port before, you know, in Pagadian City. But then it's from here Pagadian City to Zamboanga City. We don't have a drive from Pagadian to Manila. Maybe because the I mean the ocean, you know, it's far away. It's like a long way trip going to that side to go just to go in that area, going directly to Manila.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to travel far. But in Osami City, it's just direct.
Straight shot.
Yes, no hassle. What happened to Mark? What's wrong?
Maybe he lost connection. Well,
Oh, I will drop link again. If you want to join. Yeah, I dropped the
yeah,
link again, Mark. If you
yeah.
want to
We
join.
I could fly into Cebu. I have a buddy that lives in Pampanga. Him and his Filipino wife. So I usually want to fly into Clark or
Oh, hello, hello, Mark.
Oh, how you going? I've never done this before, so I was trying to work it out.
Oh,
is this Falfa?
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
from Perth. How are you?
oh,
good
good
to
to
see
see
you,
you
man.
here, Falfa.
I look, I
Yeah.
look, I, I look old on here. I think I'll go back off.
No,
No,
just be,
hey,
just be
at least
happy
you have
here.
hair, Mark.
Yeah, we appreciate you. I mean, I think what's going on. I try to put you in the stream, but I think your
No, actually,
connection was
no. I've got
lagging.
two. I've got two phones. I tried my Galaxy Samsung and it wouldn't come on. So I tried this old Huawei phone I got and it come on. So the old Chinese phone worked.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you,
So how
Mark.
are
You
you?
really,
Yeah,
you really don't
Huh?
look. You
it's
really don't look 60. I'm surprised that you're 60. To be
Okay,
honest with you,
I won't bring you a funnel web. Now you said that.
there.
well, good
That
to
was
see
my
you here,
purpose.
Falfa. It's the first time you join. It's good to see you here.
The
Thank
first time
you.
it's the first time I've ever joined YouTube. I've never
No,
gone on.
we feel special about
Actually,
that.
it's
Then
fun.
Yeah, I feel special, eh?
what'd
It's
you say,
really
love?
I said it's fun to be here in YouTube, especially when you meet people, good people that is having positive thoughts in life. You
Yeah.
can share your ideas, your thoughts. Yes.
There's a lot of horrible people on YouTube.
I mean there is, but it depends on how you actually react on what they say.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, this channel, I just wanted to be more positive. That's why I'm trying to put more positive content in this channel. So
Yeah.
it's good to have people here that is positive also in their life.
Mm.
Yes.
I don't know what happened to all the people. You had quite a few people, and now they're all gone.
Huh?
I say you had quite a few people, like a few subscribers coming,
Ah,
coming. But I'm wondering because in Perth, like now it's 20 past 9. We have the same time zone as Philippines, but
Really?
in America, they're exactly the same. You see the clock up there?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
oh really?
So is it like that all across Australia? Oh, did we lose him? Looks like it's
Mm,
frozen.
I think it's the
But that's
connection.
but that's pretty cool. Maybe just in Perth because he's on the western side that has the same time zone as Philippines.
But it's good to see him here. Happy
Yeah,
to
that was
see
cool.
my subscribers,
Because
new
when you said
subscribers.
Mark, I thought you meant PA Trucker.
I was not aware of.
Yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, good to see him because he's such a nice supporter, such a nice guy to us.
Yeah, I mean
Very much
positive
appreciate
people.
people like that. Well, he was talking about you know, there's a lot of people watching our channel before, and I mean, but we have a goal, right, with our channel to run it as positively as possible. We know that
Yeah.
there's gonna be some growing pains because we're trying to stay completely drama free, not talk about or talk to any of the people um, that push drama. So we think it will take some time before the channel gets built up, and we're fine with that. We're doing this basically for fun, right? For a hobby, you know.
Yes.
We're not
But I mean, yeah, that's why I'm putting a lot more positive content because I just don't want to be in that, you know, nonsense things. I mean, life is too short to make your life miserable like that.
exactly.
Putting yourselves into their level of um understanding their mindset. I'm not trying to criticize other people, but there are some people they're just trying to say bad things about you even if they don't know you. But I mean, we just don't need to acknowledge that kind of thing. We just need to
No,
live our life the way we want it to be. We need to be happy. So John Ryder said, "Do you still hear from PA Trucker?" Mm, he's not here on my stream. It's been a long time.
Yeah, but the time that we do it, he's probably just getting his rig
Yes, but he's
loaded up and
maybe
stuff like
he's
that. But yeah, he still talks
busy.
to us.
Yes,
He still
but
talks to us. Yeah,
but
Mark
he's
is a
just
good guy.
busy. Yes,
I do know that. I do know that. I don't think that he'll be upset for me saying this. I do know that with the gas prices and stuff like that, it's really caused him a lot more stress and just you know anytime the fuel goes up, it really hits um, owner operator truck drivers pretty hard in their pocket. So I'm sure he's just been really busy trying to get that all sorted out. Yeah, we still talk to Mark. He's a good guy.
yes. But I mean, in the stream lab, he's not always on the stream. I will just need to say thank you, Falfa, for thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being the first one to ever to come onto our stream yard. That was nice.
Being here. Really do appreciate that, Falfa. Thank you so much. My phone went flat. It's okay, Falfa, no worries, but we highly appreciate what you do. Thank you so much for joining us here. It's our pleasure.
Yeah, I mean, we Sheila and I we talk a lot, and one of the things that we've always been happy about is the people that are loyal supporters. They're kind. They give us kind words. Falfa is one of them.
Yeah.
Um, you know, John Ryder's been here from the beginning with Sheila before. And I'm definitely not. It's definitely not. Wasn't my goal to be a part of YouTube, but I want to be supportive of my partner. And I
I
found that
love
I've actually enjoyed this because it's like you have this platform of being able to you know
communicate
our goal
people.
is to spread positivity and talk about our lives and you know show a perspective from which there's plenty of them out there, but from a Filipina and American couple. And we're hoping that we can have a positive impact on people because there's a lot of foreigners and there's a lot of Filipinos that have horror stories about the people that they've met, but we can see a lot of good examples of where it's gone right. Look at John Ryder. I know he's been married for many years, right? Loved it. Do you remember how long John Ryder's been married? It's been quite a while though, hasn't it? And
Yeah,
I
quite
know
a
Al
while.
Pulley has been married for a long time.
Yes.
I'm not sure
Yeah,
how long Falfa's been married to his wife, but I mean, you can have good experiences too. You can find the right person,
you're
and
welcome,
that's kind
guys.
of what we
I'll
want
come
to do.
another night if I can't get back on. Okay, Falfa, you're always welcome. I mean, everybody is welcome to join the panel, if they have time or they want to share their time with us, just talking, sharing some ideas, talking about life. Uh, Dimples reminds me of my wife. Oh,
See, 8 years.
religion order. 8 years now. Okay, 8 years. He's been married for 8 years now, love, as what John
I mean,
Ryder
that's a
said.
success any way you look at it. I mean, that's a successful relationship if you've been together for 8 years. I mean, that was how long my first marriage lasted, and I mean, you can look back on it now and say it wasn't successful, but it's not like what a lot of people think that he's just some guy that wants to be with a Filipina and then leave her for the next Filipina, and or she's just trying to scam him out of his money, and as soon as she gets all of his money, she's gonna bury him in the or throw him in the river. Is that what you say, love? She's just gonna throw me in
Yes,
the river when she's finished with me. But the
that's what we actually, because you're saying that because I always ask Jusrika that what if Jusrika is my younger daughter, and then I always ask her, right, that Jusrika, what will happen to me if me and Daddy Mac will be um older? Will you throw us to the river? said no. But
Sometimes she says yes.
I will throw you. I will throw you in the river. That's what I said to Jusrika, but Jusrika said no. Actually, it's fun to talk to her though. The
Yeah, we
hardest
still
part
have
is getting, huh?
getting over the differences in culture. Yeah, we have cultural and language difference.
Nag-charge pa ko
You know,
lang ga.
differences with languages, with our language. I mean, you guys can see Sheila speaks
Nag-charge pa ko lang ga.
pretty fluent English, but there's still some, different ways that Filipinos use their language are different than we do here, in the USA, or when we speak in English. So yeah, we still have those differences, and sometimes I wouldn't say that they cause, arguments, but it causes like confusion.
I mean, yeah, it causes us miscommunication sometimes, right? Because
Yeah.
I actually react even if I didn't know the whole thing, then because that's in my based on my understanding. That's how I understand it. That's why we go through argument. Yeah, I mean, argument is a part of being in a relationship, especially when two people are having different cultures and from two different countries,
Yeah.
right?
All relationships have their bumps, have ups and downs.
Filipino don't understand American slang. Yeah, I mean, me, I can't really understand slang, Like, maybe I will keep asking, huh? Even if, yeah, Drake will talk to me and I still say, huh? What?
Yeah,
And then, yeah,
a lot of times I find myself thinking, I don't think she's gonna. I mean, she might understand this word, but I don't think she's gonna get the meaning in this sentence. So I try to find a different, a different way to say it. Because yeah, we have a lot of slang. We have a lot of what are called idioms and things that you know,
idioms
like
like
that's the
idiomatic expression, something like that.
yeah, like that's the pot calling the kettle black. Now that's a common one, but do you know what that means? See, it's basically saying you're being a hypocrite by saying this about somebody because pots and kettles are both black. So if the pot is calling the kettle black, it's like, you know, that's what that expression means. But yeah,
Ah,
so you have to really watch um, those expressions because a lot of times I'll catch her, she'll smile and nod, and I'll be like, "You didn't get that one, did you?" And she'll just start laughing. So yeah, I'll try to, I don't want to just let it go. I want to get it,
I,
figured out.
yeah. I called my wife stupid once, did not turn out well. Well, what do you expect, John Ryder? I mean, I don't want my partner will call me stupid too, even if like they didn't mean it, because that's painful, you know. Because me, I'm not calling my partner Drake, bad words, and he knows that. I give him so much respect, and so he is to me.
Oh yeah, I mean that's what relationships need to be found, based off of is, respect, of course, love, but you need to respect that person. You know, we always talk about having a 50-50 partnership, and I mean, to be honest with you, whenever I move to the Philippines, it'll be 75-25 because I just won't know the customs and everything like that. I mean, I'll still do the work. I'll put in all the work I can, but she's the one that has all the knowledge. She's the one that I'll be out of my comfort zone. But I plan on learning pretty quickly and
You will learn, trust
getting up to
me.
speed.
Yeah, you're right, Drake. For the same time as Philippines, Sydney is about 3 hours ahead of Perth. Oh, really?
Hmm.
That's just same time with here, right? Hmm.
Yeah, so
Didn't
Perth is the
know
same
that.
as the Philippines, but
Thank
Sydney
you,
is 3 hours
Falsa, for
earlier.
giving us information about that, At least I have knowledge about it. Filipinos not like being called stupid. Yeah. Even if like I think I'm stupid, but yeah, I don't want people to call me stupid because it hurts. It really hurts, you know. It really hurts. Yeah. But it depends on how you say it in English. Um, Here, if you say stupid, I mean in Bisaya, you will say bugo, you know, bugo or bugo, bugo manday ka. Ano ba tao? That is
Bugut,
Bisaya. That is Bisaya. Bugo is stupid. And then in Tagalog, uh, mental block na.
mental block na.
No, 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 no. I just said my mind is, I'm on a mental block, you know.
I know, but you
My
said it.
tongue, I
It
can't,
sounded like
can't
a.
speak
It
it.
sounded like a Filipino accent when you said it like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I knew you were saying mental block.
Bubo in Tagalog, yeah. Bubo
Bobo,
or bubo if lalaki, bubo if it's male, and buba, female. Same, same. You know, most
boba.
likely. Yes.
Hmm.
Depends on how you say it in English, okay? So your stupid can mean different, depends on how you say it. Well, yeah, I know a John Rider, but most likely they will think, you know, Filipinas think that's like stupid. That's on my our mind. Like we are bubu, bugu, bugu. The cat is on my roof again,
Hmm.
making noise.
Do you fly Qantas, Alpha, when you fly? Because they have one of
It's about
uh,
Western Australia.
the safest track records of any major airline in the world.
What,
Actually,
what,
I don't
what?
think they've ever had a hull loss. Qantas, I'm just asking. You know how I love watching about air flying, airplanes, air traffic,
Ah, okay.
um, accidents, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
actually, I
I
watched the
paid a lot
movie.
of attention to it. You watched the movie what?
I watched the movie like the flight. What is the title of that? I forget it, love. The one that I told you
Snakes
that
on a
they
plane.
no, that they've been gone for 5 years.
Oh, Manifest.
Oh, Manifest. Yeah, I watched that. I mean, until now I don't understand because I didn't finish the story because it's you know, episode. It takes me about 5 hours to Singapore, then 4 hours to Philippines. Ah, so Philippines is nearer than Singapore from Australia. Yeah, Philippines air is by far the best. Mm.
I enjoyed flying Philippine Airlines, John Ryder, but it felt like they made those seats for specifically Filipinos because I had zero room. I mean, I'm a big guy anyway, but I can usually I can usually find be comfortable in on most airliners, but that one I had no. My knees were together the whole flight because I couldn't, I
Really?
couldn't. Yeah, that was just the seats seemed so narrow.
So right now, love, what is your plane from Pennsylvania going to? You will be from Pennsylvania, right? And then going to where?
Fly to Detroit and then from Detroit
To
to Tokyo and
Tokyo.
from
So
Tokyo to Manila. So I fly
so
Japan Airlines
from
this time.
Tokyo, Japan Airlines. Okay. I always fly Singapore Airlines, Greg. I always get promo flight around $870 return. Wow, that's pretty cheap. What
Yeah,
about you,
Singapore
love?
Airlines is a good
How
airline
much
too.
do you get that, love? Your ticket back and forth?
This one was 1,600,
Oh, that's so expensive.
but I've been seeing where people are having, not getting even that cheap. Um, so I felt like it was decent. I usually fly Southwest to LA, and then from LA straight to Philippines because I don't like to have layovers. But um, I think the last time I went, I actually flew from LA to Incheon, Korea,
So yeah. Okay.
and because I wanted to fly on a Airbus 380 because I'd never flown on one before, and so that's why I picked Korean Airlines at that time. Because
Cool.
I think a lot of the
Means
I
you have
think
experience.
the Airbus 380 it's like it's a double decker the whole plane. There's a top floor and a bottom floor on the whole
Really?
length of the plane. Yeah, I think they can seat up to 600 people or maybe
So it
even
means
more.
that it's so big, huh?
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Mm, yeah.
Yeah,
I was too busy looking at the sexy stuff.
at the
You
what?
better close. No, John Ryder said busy looking at the sexy
Sexy
stuff.
staff. Oh.
Maybe you need to close your eyes because if your wife see you and then yeah, maybe she will be pissed. When I leave Australia, I try stay away from other Australians too. I find Singapore so much nicer. Nice meals and stuff are really lovely.
That's good to know. Maybe next time I fly, I'll try to um, get Singapore Airlines out of Los Angeles LAX.
Oh, mm.
See,
Uh,
that's what's good about having these platforms and stuff. You can get a lot of information from people that have had different experiences,
yes,
and it can you know, help your decisions. Help make the decisions in your life.
exactly.
Like, and it's nice to talk to these people. Like John Ryder's already invited us if we're ever in. You and I are ever in the United States, we can come visit. That's what I enjoy about YouTube. This is the part that I enjoy is meeting people, talking to them, developing relationships, and then someday, like you say, someday somehow you can always meet them if you have that chance. I mean, I know that I'm going to be in China in July. Something in my mind tells me that John Ryder is supposed to be, um, I guess in Osama around that time. So maybe we meet. Maybe we meet then too, which that would be
Yes.
cool. That would be cool. Fine with me.
My wife understands God, but beautiful woman on earth to look at. I used to fly Cathay Pacific, but found them not so good. The best thing was flying with Singapore Airlines.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, as long as you're experiencing, more airlines, that's the best because you can always compare which airlines is the best. Yeah, he will be here on July, like Jen Ryder says. So maybe there will be possibility that we can meet, you, me, your wife, and yeah, Dre, of course. It's good to meet friends here. This platform, you can actually communicate people outside, in the whole world, actually.
Yeah.
The thing is, some people are just using this, they're just abusing using this platform. But it's a best way to communicate people, to have friends and talk about, in their countries, their cultures, what is the best thing that we can see in their country, right? Like in the
Yeah.
Philippines, we have a lot to offer. Char. We will, we will meet after I have a little talk with Frank. Huh? What about okay, I'm out of it. Sorry, Jen Ryder. I just don't want to talk about it. I mean, you just need to settle your issue about Frank. You're friends with Frank Chan. Ah, your friend.
No,
Meron to say.
I think that was a veiled uh like
Well,
not a threat, but like he didn't
hell
want to come
no.
out right out and say what the see that was more to the point. Hell no.
Yeah. But actually, I'm so happy because my partner Drake Longstone, always support me in my passions and in my likes, in my life. I'm
As
so
you do
happy
to me as well.
for like you. Thank you, love, for always
Yeah,
being here, so
you're welcome. You're
supportive.
and thank you too. You're supportive of things I enjoy too. I mean, it makes a good relationship.
Yeah. But also, our house here is, we will show you more about our house in the near future, especially when my partner Drake is in here. We will be doing a lot more videos together. So that's the time we can, get banding, and maybe someday somehow we will be meeting in the NAIA, in the airport of NAIA, and then after that we will go to Pampanga. So of course we will be filming everything that we do. But of course there
Not
one thing,
everything.
that's why I'm saying that there is one thing that we cannot film, so maybe if you have consent, it's love, right?
Mm,
Yes. I was just saying though.
I know. I was just making a joke.
You getting a bike, Drake, or a car when you leave there? Oh, he's asking you, love.
Um, yeah, I will definitely want to have a bike. I do want to have a vehicle in case we need to make long trips, like if we want to go to CDO, if we want to, long trips on Mindanao. And I think you can actually you can ferry your vehicle to other islands too, can't you?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. There's a Roro.
So I mean, it's nice to have a car just in case you're planning a long trip. Motorcycles and scooters can, especially for someone my size, can be rough on the knees and rough on the taint. That part that that you're sitting on the seat with, yeah, I can put a lot of pressure on that. So, but I definitely want to have a bike that I can scoot around on.
Hope we can have three-day fiesta. We just
Yeah,
tour
you'll have to
around the
come.
Summit City.
Yeah, or they can come down and eat at the world famous McDimple Simple Cuisine.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm cooking green beans, Most likely I cook vegetables because right now it's cheaper than meat. As of the moment, meat is getting higher, so I just don't want people will be having problems buying food to eat. So,
Yeah. But I
and
think
also,
if you knew that John Ryder and his wife were coming, you could make something special like humba or adobo
oh
or
yeah,
something like
of
that.
course,
Yeah.
like
Because I'm ready to try
chicken
the humba.
scampi.
I've tried adobo before, but that humba that you cook looks really good.
Never tried, even once?
Nope. What's a
Oh,
trumpy? You're going to
get a
have to explain
trumpy
that one
for
to me, Alpha.
What is a trumpy falfa? I don't know that either. What is that? Falpa can explain that to you, love. I don't have idea about that. Dimples, you know what I mean about Philippines fiesta? Of course, yeah, John Ryder, I know what siesta is. Actually, it's a good thing to have siesta because there will be a lot of food, disco, something like that, disco drinking. It's a fiesta here in the Philippines.
Sean Ryder, do you drink Red Horse or San Mig?
Or margarita, or what do you call that? The one that, what do you call that, lab? Tequila.
Tequila.
Triumph bike. What is Triumph bike?
Oh, Triumph. Okay. Yeah, I've never. I'll be honest with you. I wrecked a motorcycle when I was 14, and that was enough for me until now. I've never driven a motorcycle since then. Um, and but when I know whenever I'm in the Philippines, I need to learn. But I love to look at motorcycles, Indians, Triumphs. Wait, is Triumph a bike, a motorcycle? I always knew it as a car.
Yes,
So that
yes,
shows you what I know. I don't know a whole lot about them. Yes, and yes.
yes, and yes, San, San Miguel and Filipino rum. Do you drink Colaco or Toba? Generator?
Emperador.
Yeah.
I drink mostly Red Horse when I'm in the Philippines. That's my drink of choice.
So you don't drink soju, love? Just prefer Red Horse?
Well, I drink soju if I'm with my buddy because that's what he likes to drink. But not, I mean, yeah, usually I drink Red Horse. That's my favorite thing. I wish I could get it here in America. It's probably a good thing I can't get it here in America because I'd be
Yes,
drinking it all the
Triumph
time.
made bike before 1950.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what is that. I have no idea.
I'll have to talk to Falfa at a later date when I'm ready to buy a bike because, like I said, I know nothing about it. I'll probably just ride on the back while Sheila drives me around.
Maybe you get a Harley Drake.
I like Harleys. I like to look at them. Like I said, you were talking about a tricycle, like a trike. Are you talking about like a one of those three-wheeled motorcycles, or are you just talking about like a trike, like in the Philippines where you put the cab on the side,
I like okay. I like
like
big
big
bike
Hondas?
Hondas. Um, I like the Ram cause it's cheap and that's the street. Oh, does it does 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 it do tricks on you, June Rider? When you drink a Ram?
You know what
Mm,
he means by that?
no.
He just means that it's cheap, but it still gets me drunk.
Mm.
So no need to spend extra money on a different alcohol because he can use the.
They would steal a Harley. Harley. It's
Yeah, I like
big
that
though.
rum. I like that rum in the Philippines too. I mix it with pineapple juice.
Watanduay.
Mm.
Mm, it's so painful here though.
You said it makes you sick, right? If you drink it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
makes me sick because of my stomach. Or
Mm.
my do you call it love? Um,
Ulcer? You think you have an
yeah,
ulcer?
yeah. But actually, I don't usually drink that because it's painful here when you drink it. Even if you will put juice on it, still
Yeah.
painful. Like drink it with Coke. Maybe if Drake will be here and somebody will take care of me, maybe I will just suicide to drink it.
Well,
And
yeah.
then
You can
yeah,
drink. You can drink what you want.
because actually I have him just can take care of me. Before, way back before, I have nobody with me. Yeah, I have my kids, but I don't want them to just think like their mother is a drunker, you know. I'm always worried about it. What if I'm so drunk? Nobody will take care of my kids. But now, when you're here, love, then yeah, we can just drink, and of course, you need to take care of me, Char. Yeah, I thinking
The
on
food
get
and the
like the
dance.
bike, thinking on get like the bike and getting the beat on the side to take the Macy's and family members, same as the tricycles we use in the Philippines, but get my own.
That's probably a good idea because then you can drive it, pick up groceries. You got place to put your groceries and stuff like that too.
Mm.
Yeah,
The
John,
food
I
and
only dance after I've had at least two red horses.
yeah,
So
you better drink Red Horse first. You know, if you
yeah.
and Drake meet, you better give him two Red Horse first before he dance. But he's good in singing, no doubt.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
two red
better.
horses before I start karaoke and three red horses before I dance. So
And yeah, I would probably take videos and it would be more fun. Like
mm,
after tomorrow, looking at your face, how do you look like? It's fun.
yep, face will probably look all smashed in from falling on it.
I sing country very good. Hmm, that's good, Jen. But maybe someday, somehow, we'll be having karaoke, you know, because the plan is when Drake is here, we will be renting a karaoke so that we can sing every day, like a practice. Right, love?
Mm,
Yes.
yeah, I know for one thing, if I'm there singing, it'll keep the cobras and the spiders away.
Yeah, that's
They'll
true. You don't
run.
need to worry about them.
Yeah.
Yes. But anyway, love, I think we need to end our stream on 10 because you will be having your work. You need to rest, you know.
Yeah.
I know you're so sleepy now.
Mm.
I must give you your time. You better have some card brook on that machine. What is that?
Garth Brooks, he's a famous country singer.
Okay. I don't know that. Maybe I was still so young
Good
when he
night,
became
Falfa.
so
Thanks for
famous.
being here.
Night, guys. I'm heading off. Okay. Good night, Falfa. Have a great night ahead. Sweet dreams. Thank you so much. Take care on the roads, Drake.
Will do. Thank you, sir.
Have a wonder. Anyway, thank you, John Ryder, for your super chat. I really appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank you,
We
John Ryder.
appreciate it. But I think yeah, we need to end the stream tonight, love, because you're getting sleepy and me also. I'm getting sleepy. Sure. Thank you so much, everyone. If you're new to this channel, please hit subscribe, thumbs up, and turn the notification bell on so you will always be notified. Have a great day and good evening. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, love.
I love you.
Thank you, everyone.